المسلمين ولعنة الله على أعدائهم أجمعين. Assalamu alaikum everyone. As we wait for the arrival of our Maulana, inshallah, because of the weather, he got a bit delayed. Inshallah, as we have maybe 15-20 minutes, so we thought maybe to fill this gap with zikr of Quran and Ahlulbayt alayhi salam, especially for our youth, our youngsters here. One thing is for sure, that the love we have for Ahlulbayt alayhi salam, it's a very special gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When we look at amal, meaning prayers, fasting, praying on time, all of these things could be forced. In Saudi Arabia, when the azan happens, they force you to shut the shop and they force you to go and pray. Wow, so that's very good, doing namaz on time, which is the best. Or for example, same as hijab, in Saudi or maybe in Iran as well, to a certain extent, they force you to do that. So when it comes to our actions, amal, of our dini amal, namaz, roza, hajj, zakat, they can force you. Zakat, they can force, take tax from your income, for example. But for love, they cannot force you to love. Love is very special. Love is gift from Allah. It is Allah who gives that love. It is Allah who places that love in your heart. The love our youth, our youngsters, they have for Imam Hassan, for Imam Hussein, for Bibi Fatimah. This is a special gift. And this love have to grow and increase. And how this love grow and increase is the same way, when you treat your mother kindly, when you love your brother kindly, when you buy a gift, when you listen to them, when you help them, the love grows. So in the same fashion with Ahlulbayt alayhi salam, you have to increase that love. First of all, Allah has placed that love in you. It is in your heart. When you look at yourself and compare yourself to some other brother who is Muslim as well, in your class, in your school, in your college, his name is also Muhammad, your name is also Muhammad, but the amount of love that you have for Muhammad is very different, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa alayhi.
Then what your friend have. When there is majlis for the grandson of the Prophet, you are there. When there is majlis for the daughter of the Prophet, you are there. But he is not there and he doesn't even know. And when you tell him, he cannot understand what you are saying. So this love is very special and unique, being given to you. Now you have to appreciate, you have to thank Allah that He has given you this gift. And you have to make sure that you don't lose this. And the way that you will not lose this is by participating, is by coming, is by celebrating and crying for the Ahlulbayt alayhi salam and feeling sorry and sad for them. And it is not like you will not get anything out of it, because our Prophet has said that the love of Fatima will come to help for you in 100 different places, and the most simplest of the one is when you are about to die. In some hadith, the Prophet has specified the love of Fatima will come and help you when you are about to die, number one. Because at that time, no one can help you. No one. No doctor can, no mother, no money. Nothing can help you at that time. If you believe in the Prophet, if you pray 5 times a day, or even if you pray, if you believe in the Quran, how can you not believe in this hadith? You call yourself as a Muslim, then how can you not believe in this hadith? When the Prophet is saying that the love of Fatima or Fatima will come to help you at the time of your death. And that is the simplest. And for us that is the most difficult. Because we know that at that time nobody can help anyone. have seen it. And then after that, it is at the time when a person is buried in the grave and he has to answer to those angels who come and ask you, who is your Lord? Who is your Prophet? What is your Qibla? What is your book? And as I mentioned earlier, Ayatollah Jawad Amali, who is one of the students of Imam Khomeini, he mentions that when we were doing lessons of akhlaq with Imam Khomeini, he used to mention that when this malak, when these angels come in the grave and ask you, and we are unaware or we haven't seen angels in our life, when we look at them, we will be so scared that we will forget everything. We cannot open our mouths. Even in our day-to-day life it happens. A big sound happens or an earthquake happens, we cannot speak. It's something big. So looking at angels is not a joke. And as we were discussing the hadith on Friday about the jinns and all that, you know, a person who saw a jinn or some spirit or something, he gets shiver, he gets bukhar, and he's sick for 1 month, 2 months, he cannot speak. And jinn and all these things are makhluk, are creation, which are here in this dunya. Malaika are something else. So the Hazrat will come, Bibi will come and help the lovers in the grave when they are about to, ask the questions, the angels, and she will help. So love is very special. And as a matter of fact, Allah tells to the Prophet that I am Hayy, Allah says, I am Hayy, and La Yamut, and I don't die. And I will make my Abd Hayy La Yamut. I am powerful. أن يقول له كن فيكون. The brother just recited in Surah Yazdani, which means that if I say something, it happens. It's like power. Allah is strong. If He says He wants this, it will happen. So Allah says that I am the one who is with power, and if I say something, it happens. And I will make my abd, my servant, human being, insan, all of you, like the way I am. So number one, He says, I am Hayy, I am alive, God is alive. He has never died, and He has been there before our birth. And He will be there forever and ever. I will make you, and us, He's saying, like the way I am. Then He says, I will make you powerful, like أَن يَقُولُ لَهُ كُنْ فَيَكُونُ. If you say something, it will happen. But with one thing. What is that thing? If you do one thing, I will make that happen for you. Then people thought maybe it is namaz, maybe it is fasting, maybe it is hajj, maybe it is infaq. But Allah says no. It is the love. If the abd has the love of me in his heart, I will make him that powerful. And at the same time, Allah showed us what is this love in the Quran. He says, "In kuntum tuhibbuna Allah," to the Prophet, means that if you love Allah, because first Allah said that if you want to be like that, powerful, have love. Then Allah cannot leave us like that. What is love? What do we do? Loving, what does that mean? And Allah said, "In kuntum tuhibbuna Allah, fattabi'uni." Follow the Prophet. Yuhibbukum Allah. Allah will love you as well. So it is the following of the Prophet. And when we look at the Prophet, how he behaved with Fatima, when we look at the Prophet, how he behaved with Hassan and Hussein, Prophet, the first and the most important personality of the alam, of the world, of the creation, when Hazrat Fatima comes,